Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today is day 12 of me playing Minecraft every day until I beat Minecraft before Jmoji beats Minecraft. And today I decided to spend today just gathering resources. So I placed a double chest next to my nether portal that I'm going to be putting a lot of just all of the cobblestone and cobbled deep slate that I gather, just so that it's near there for when I need it later. And then I just went mining for a really long time, and I just decided to record it all and just speed it all up and then talk over it, because I just had a really long YouTube video, a stream VOD from one of my favorite streamers that I was watching. I just had it on my second monitor while I was mining and exploring these really big caves. It can be pretty dangerous when you're exploring caves like this, so what I recommend you do is, while you're exploring the cave, you always place a torch on the left wall, so that when you're trying to leave the cave, you just keep the torches on your right, because that will show you the right way back. And it works pretty good for me. It's really hard for me to get lost. You also need to make sure you place the torches in a way that, kind of makes sense, so that you can see it from both directions, to make it easier for you to figure out which tunnel actually leads back the way you came. And exploring tunnels is actually really useful because it's a lot easier to find a lot of resources just on the walls of caves. So you might end up actually getting the same amount of resources, but spend less time actually gathering them, as opposed to if you try mining for them. But the thing is that caves are really big and really dark, so it's very likely that there's going to be a lot of monsters that you have to deal with. So I recommend you don't do this until you have full armor and a sword at least. It's also really useful to have a shield, but I didn't have my shield with me, and that did make it a bit difficult for me later. So at first I'm using my diamond pickaxe to try and gather up a bunch of iron, so that I can make a lot of iron pickaxes, and then I can use those iron pickaxes to mine for more diamonds, because I did lose all of my diamonds earlier. And I was lucky to find some diamonds right here. Another thing you should make sure you do is, when you find ores on the wall in a cave, make sure you go explore a little bit further in the cave and light it up, because sometimes what might happen is that a creeper will come from the darkness and it will sneak up behind you while you're mining. And here I ran out of torches, and I didn't have any wood with me or any sticks to make any more torches, so I explored a little bit more of the mine, but I decided to go back because it's a bit too dangerous, because the cave is going to stay dark as you go through it, but also I couldn't do the trick of placing torches on the right side, or on the left wall, so that I can find the right way back. And now I've come back to the mine with a lot of iron, and I'm mining in this higher part of the mine where there's regular stone, because I want to get a little bit more iron. So yeah, I'm also picking up all of the other resources that I'm finding. There is a bit of water in this area, and that is a bit annoying, but I'm the resources I'm ignoring are the copper, because I don't have any uses for copper. And also redstone I'm ignoring, just because I think I have enough redstone for what I need. I don't have very many big plans for redstone contraptions that I want to build. That I want to build. Um, Everything I plan on making is pretty simple. So right here, so what I decided to do was to make each branch of this mine just be as long as it takes for me to break one iron pickaxe. Just because I felt like using that as a measure for how far to go. Now, when it comes to these water areas, uh, I usually will build like a little tunnel for myself through it, but that one was big enough that it felt like it would have been a waste of time to go through all of that effort. So I just moved to a different branch, and I just mined this one for a while. And I am picking up a lot of cobblestone, and I'd plan to keep all of it to use it to build a nice tunnel in the Nether. I'm planning to build a tube through the Nether from where my portal is to where the fortress is. Oh yeah, that's right. So I got jump scared by a couple of creepers in my house when I came back. Thankfully I didn't die, but one of them did blow up and cause some damage to my house. So there was also a skeleton on the roof somehow. So I repaired that and I lit it up. I smelted some more iron. And then I went back down here. I took all of the cobblestone that was in my chest upstairs as well. And then I moved on to mining in this lower area here. And in this lower area, this is the part of the mine that I go to when I want to find diamonds. Because this is the level where you can find diamonds more often. It is a bit annoying because the deep slate is slower to mine than stone is, but it's worth it when you're trying to find diamonds. And another thing about this mine that I think I said in the video where I made the mine, that the exact level I'm at isn't actually the best level for finding diamonds. But it is the easiest because if I go any lower than I am right now, I forget what exactly the number is, but if I go any lower than where this mine is at, then I'll be running into lava all the time, because at a certain depth, anywhere that would be lava, anywhere that would be air actually is instead filled in with lava. So if a cave dips low enough, then the part of it that goes below this Y level is actually always lava. And I want to make sure that I'm above that level where the lava would be, just so that it's easier for me to go above it or around it, just so that I can mine despite the lava. Because trying to mine through lava is pretty dangerous and also kind of difficult. And also this way, it's easier for me to find lava, which is important for me right now because I'm also looking to get more obsidian, because I want to build a second nether portal in the nether. And see, the thing about the nether is that one block in the nether is actually the same as 8 blocks in the overworld. So if I go through my nether portal and then I go 100 blocks away from it in the nether, and then I build a nether portal, it'll put me out back in the overworld 800 blocks away instead of just 100 blocks away. And hopefully, if I build another portal in the right place and I go through it, it'll put me in a different biome other than the snowy one. Because the snowy one, it's just annoying to try to travel through, and it's really slow and difficult to get out of. And also, I died like once or twice when I was trying to explore around the area that I spawned in. So what I'm hoping for is that by placing a nether portal on the far enough away that it'll put me in an area where I can explore and I can get things like other kinds of wood, and also sand. Sand is really important for me right now because I need glass in order to start brewing, because I need to brew the potions in bottles. And I have all of the ingredients that I need for a potion of fire resistance, and that will be really important when I go back to the Nether Fortress and start farming blazes to get a bunch of blaze rods, because with a potion of fire resistance, it means that it's harder for me to die because it'll make me resistant to fire damage. And there's a lot of fire damage in the Nether from the lava and from the blazes and the ghasts. By far the most dangerous things in the Nether. So here, while I was in the lower part of my mine, I also found a big cave that's deep below, and I decided to go and explore it. Just because there's a good chance that I would find diamonds on the walls. But there were a lot more monsters down here than I was expecting. So I am being pretty careful here, and I'm gathering up all of the iron that I find. I'm ignoring the redstone and the lapis lazuli. Really just the iron and the diamonds are what I want right now. I do pick up gold when I see it, and also coal, just because I'm going to need to be making a lot of torches. I did find more diamonds, and I am hearing a lot of zombies, so yeah, this area, there were a lot of zombies here, but I was able to get a big group of zombies on low enough health that I was able to get the creeper to blow up and kill all of the zombies. So yeah, that is a cool trick that you can do. You can use the creepers to damage other mobs for you. So actually right here, that zombie came from behind, which I wasn't expecting because I had already lit up the area behind me. This whole place was actually really dangerous, because this was a really big cave system, and it was really, really dark. There were so many zombies here. There's also a thunderstorm happening, so I could hear the thunder while this music was playing, despite how deep underground I was. So that was pretty surprising, actually. So I'm keeping track of the resources that I have. I'm picking up as much iron as I can find and any diamonds I find. But I'm keeping an eye on my torches, which I'm actually really good on because, oh yeah, right here this was really bad because the zombies were coming from both sides here, but I was able to get around. And then there's a big open area over here that was full of a lot of mobs, and I did find a slime, which means that is a slime chunk there. Um, for some reason, slimes only spawn in specific chunks. I don't know why that is, but there we go. I think that's officially all of the diamonds that I found today. That's 7, um, which isn't as much as I would like, especially considering the amount of time I spent, but it's actually not terrible. Um, so the other important thing that I need to keep an eye on is the amount of food I have. And as you can see right now, I'm actually down to my last piece of steak. So right now, I'm actually thinking about leaving pretty soon. But I'm just gathering up all of the iron that is easily accessible. And now I'm heading back. And here I'm using that trick of keeping the torches on the right side. But then I get a little lost, and I find a spider spawner. Uh, and that's pretty nice. It's got some stuff in here. My inventory was actually really full at this point, so I grabbed all of the important stuff, and I took a screenshot of the coordinates so I can find it again later. And then I just follow the torches to get back into my mine, and then I put all of the cobbled deep slate into the chest there by the nether portal, and then I go back home. I start smelting the iron and the gold that I have. I do need to expand my storage system at some point, so that's probably what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to redecorate the inside of my house and also find a better spot for me to keep my storage system. Maybe make a nice bedroom for myself. So, yeah, that's everything for me today. Thank you for watching, and you'll see me again tomorrow.